Fantasies, imaginations, and past can bring back to life with the movies. Have you ever wondered how are those movies are made? Technological secrets behind the movie sets. Today, we will take you a journey to behind the scenes. The journey will be led by Odin, Pasindu, Dinuka, Dilini, and Dharma. Now, Pasindu will do the introduction. Over to you, Pasindu.
Thank you, Adi. Hollywood is a neighborhood located in Los Angeles, California. That's also synonymous with glamour, money, and power of the entertainment industry. As the show business capital of the world, Hollywood is home to many famous television and movie studios and record companies. Yet, despite its glitzy status, Hollywood has humble roots. It began as a small agriculture community and evolved into diverse, thriving metropolis where stars are born and dreams come true. The first film completed in Hollywood was 1908's The Count of Monte Cristo, and the first film made entirely in Hollywood was a short film in 1910 titled in Old California. By 1911, the first movie studio appeared on Sunset Boulevard, and by 1915, many major motion picture companies had relocated to Hollywood from the East Coast. It produced the second highest number of films of any single language national cinema after China, with over 700 English language films released on averagely every year. Hollywood is considered the oldest film business in the sense that it was the cradle of the first film studios and production companies. It also spawned plenty of new film genres, including comedies, dramas, action films, musicals, romance, horror films, sci-fis, and war epics. Today, American film studios generate hundreds of films each year, making the United States one of the most prolific film producers and leader in motion picture engineering and technology. Films, movie theaters, TV subscriptions, and electronic home video creations, distributions, and consumption are all the part of film entertainment sector in the United States. In 2019, box office revenue are estimated to exceed $11 billion. In 2019, the revenue of television and home videos is estimated to surpass $96 billion. So I would like to invite Odin to talk about the components of technology that has been transferred. Over to you, Odin.
Thank you, Pasindu. Hello, I'm Odin. What are the components that has been transferred to Hollywood? Let us discuss about backgrounds and sets, CGI and VFX, actor represent techniques, drones and cameras. Background and sets. In a movie, the background or the environment of the movie is a major thing. It gives a natural feeling to the audience and to the actors. This background is called a movie set. In the early days of America's movie industry, they used almost actual objects for the environment. With the time, Hollywood now has the most advanced movie sets and studios. They mainly use horizontal technology transfer for the movie sets. The best example for this creation is The Mandalorian TV series. The movie was made by Lucasfilms. They have a virtual art department, also known as VET team. They are the scouts who are doing the location research. The team can create a VR location by using Epic Games' Unreal Engine. The engine supports almost any digital device to connect with the VR constructed world. Filmmakers can use their VR headsets, laptop or desktop, or even their smartphone. In the Mandalorian series, they used a special backdrop. It is called Stagecraft LED, designed by Industrial Light and Magic. Basically, it's a huge LED room. The screen was 21 feet tall, 25 feet in diameter, and 270 degrees surrounded, including the ceiling. This eliminated the need for location shooting. Most of the episode was shot at LED screen room. Computer-generated imagery, also known as CGI, has a considerably long history. The technology was founded by two graduate students at the University of Utah, Ed Catmull and Fred Park. It was designed to render digital images. VFX means visual effects. Those effects are added to the film in post-production. There is a difference between CGI and VFX. CGI is only imagery. It does not include animations. Animations comes with VFX. The most popular movie series, Harry Potter, was made with CGI and VFX technology. All the magical environmental, castles, creatures, activities, and spells are done by the mix of CGI and VFX. Besides replacing the background or recreating artificial worlds, actor face replacement is the latest trend in the movie industry. The Free Guy 2021 movie used this technology. The actor can record his or her any facial movements and dialogues by sitting in the LED globe. The inside of the globe is covered with the LED panel. Those panels can be programmed to the lighting of the movie scenes, and the sensors will capture every face movement of the actor and mapping those movements on a 3D rendered face. There can be locations that cameraman cannot reach. Drones were the solution to it. Early days, drones were used only for military purposes. Therefore, this is cross-industry horizontal transfer technology for Hollywood. The Hollywood drones are intelligent compared to regular drones. The most popular drone in industry is MX2 Sierra. It can lift 30 kilograms and it has 15 minutes endurance. The movement and the route of the drone can be programmed. Some shots of Pirates of the Caribbean were got by MX2. Now it's over to you, Dinakar.
Thank you, Adil. So I will talk about the nature of the technology transfer. So technology transfer can be defined as process which science and technology are transferred from one individual or group to another that incorporate its new technology into its way of doing things. So technological transfer can be happening between companies, universities, even countries. There are two modes that technological transfer can happen. First one is vertical technology transfer, and the second one is horizontal technology transfer. So let's consider the American movie industry, which is also known as Hollywood. We can find many examples of both vertical and horizontal technology transfer that happen in the Hollywood and also happening. So let's consider horizontal transfers. Simply, horizontal transfers mean that firms adopt technology from other industries or firms. Early days, Hollywood movie makers used natural objects to create the backgrounds and the sets. But with the time, when they had to use computer software such as 3D graphic engines to create surroundings. That is because some scenes cannot be created with natural objects. So that is a good example for the horizontal technological transfer. And now let's consider vertical transfer. Simply, vertical transfer means that the firm do research and develop the technology, and then after that, they use that technology for their production purposes. Some big Hollywood studios can be considered for this kind of technology transfer. Popular Hollywood studios such as Marvel, Universal, and Sony studios have their own research and development teams. They develop the technology that they need to improve the quality of their movies. Also, technology transfer can be categorized as international technology transfers, cross-industry transfers, and inter-firm technology transfers, etc. So if we consider the recording technologies that they use, such as drones, cameras, can be considered as cross-industry technology transfer. So that is the nature of the technology transfer in the Hollywood movie industry. And Thanudee will continue the rest.
Thank you, Dinukar. According to the method of technology transfer using market-oriented mechanism, we can get a lot of mechanisms like purchase of plant, equipment on product, direct foreign investment, joint ventures, technical collaboration, license, technical service agreement, turnkey contracts, product in-hand contracts, management contracts, product shares, likewise. In the USA movie industry, we can identify some of use mechanism. One of them is early Hollywood movies industry used CD and DVD technologies. They identified the value to grow the digital film industry among the people using CD and DVD. USA film industry refers that technology, and as the result of that, people don't go to cinema halls and people can watch a movie in our own preferred time. As well as Hollywood movie industry wanted to improve the quality of their production. At that time, USA movie industry joined research with Sony Samsung organization to improve their quality of film production. As the result, Sony Samsung invented their cameras, VR modules, screens that were specified for cinema film creation. They consider resolution, pixels, colors, mechanisms, and everything suitable for cinema like 2K, 4K. Hollywood movie industry invested worldwide movie industry based shares, that shares mainly based on the movie theaters, studios, theme parks. Likewise, with the digital cinema industry, the Hollywood film industry invent large product based on Fox, MGM, Disney, Universal, and other organizations. With that, Hollywood cinema industry achieve a large fan base that based on the variety cinema types such as cartoons, scientific movies, TV series, likewise. And movie industry shares its technical knowledge among the other movie industries such as Indian movie industries, African country-based movie industries, and China and Korean-based movie industries also. As well as Hollywood movie have some agreement with China and European to show their movies on China and European countries. And today, movie industry collaborate with movie streamers like HBO and online platforms like over to Dilini.
Thank you, Tarindu. Let's discuss the non-market oriented mechanism of the movie industry in the USA. They are using several mechanisms, and among them, informal personal contacts with celebrities or expertise are important. Professionals frequently retain casual personal connections and participate in meetings, among other activities. Successful industries place high importance on enabling such relationships. The second one is participation in conferences, seminars, and workshops. To enhance the quality of the movie industry in the USA, they focus on holding conferences and seminars which meet the experts and newcomers. They make a platform to meet and get to know each other with great expectations. The third one is training programs. They are aimed to develop the quality and benefited features of the movie industry by giving prior knowledge about the industry. Another mechanism is to create websites or blogs. USA online non-market-oriented approach focuses on websites with a loyal following. Film websites might be compensated to review or discuss their film. As a result, their audience will learn about movies through a powerful medium. Publishing books and movie magazines is another mechanism. Mainly, they are focusing on their regular audience who have enthusiasm about movies. And also, word of mouth is a powerful method. USA use this technique to attract and reach audience by having a conversation regarding film outside of the framework of a commercial. They use influencers, and I believe that influencer-promoted social media initiatives are 10 times more effective. The use of online influencers has contributed to the efficient growth of publicity. Another thing is technical information service. American Film Institute is one of them. The American Cinematic Institute is a non-profit organization in the United States that trains filmmakers and preserves the country's film history. The last method is industrial fairs and exhibitions. It allows businesses in a particular sector to display and show their achievements and services, network with industry stakeholders and clients, research competitors' activities, and investigate recent market key trends. Those are the non-market-oriented mechanisms that we have identified in the movie industry in the USA. Let's move on to the lesson that Sri Lankan industry can learn from them. The movie industry have been existent since the 20th century, and during this time, the changes in the technology advancement have critically influenced its growth. Adopting new technologies has become paramount for all film studios to produce movies with the best screen advantage. So Sri Lanka also has to be aware and grab the new technologies that may help to movie production effective. Another one is competitive strategy and industry position is critical to the success of film industry. Having a competitive strategy will ensure that market position of a film company remains secure. Having a competent market position means that the company understands and has a well-segmented market. So it is also a good lesson to Sri Lanka that they should have more concern about the market of this movie industry when they produce it. To be more professional in film industry, Sri Lanka would be able to use high basic tech such as second screening, Disney Digital and ultraviolet copy, the Dolby and Steadicam which has been used in USA film industry. Since Sri Lanka is using digital technology for film production since 2012 to be more competitive with world's film industry, Sri Lanka would have to use more developed technologies such as 3D filming and other advanced technologies used in USA. In the future, by taking lessons from American film industry, Sri Lankan film industry can be developed for outstanding status. With that, we have reached the end of our presentation. Thank you.